So hello and welcome back to Taking Terminal. I'm Steve, and today we are going to play around with the new Vekoma SLC, which should be in the game. There we go, it's here it is. Now I'm not really sure what the plan is for this. I'm just going to kind of try and think of where I'm going to wing it and just see. I think it'd be quite cool to have the lift hill. I think the lift hill is going to have to go in this direction to go kind of between the two rides we've got there. I don't really like how high up that station is either, but this tree is in the way, so we'll have to remove that. I'm amazed how easy it was to find that, actually. I thought it was going to be a bit more of a in the middle of all the coasters, but it was pretty much just there. So a lot of the SLCs, they do actually go straight into a lift hill, like immediately after leaving the station. So I think we're going to do the same with this. Looks like we're going to have to try and do some custom supports as well, as the lift hill is completely levitating itself. I don't really want to go too high. I don't really want to go higher than the tower ride, so I feel like that's the kind of height that we are looking for here. I think I just tilted that the wrong way. You did. So I'm going to kind of swoop this down towards the spinning coaster. We'll put in an element here. I'm not sure if I'm going to put in a loop or some other. It's going to be a bit tight to get that in there. So I think we should go for a half loop. I feel like we might have a clearance issue there though. Let's see if I can just kind of get it on its way upwards. To be fair, it is curving, so I think if we have that straight and going up. To be fair, I might be better just building this loop myself. No, I think that'll do. That's a lot further away from that track now, so I think we can. If you want to maximize the height we've got there, I'm going to put this onto test. Have that go. Hopefully we can put in a corkscrew to get us back. Or do I want to do that? That could be interesting. Probably this way though. And that gives us a little bit more room to play with as well. Maybe. I think that's actually quite a good element, and it'll extend and put us with a few more options of where to take the ride after that, so I think that's a good idea to pop that in. Just kind of looking to see what kind of speed we go through these inversions at. That's actually about what I'm looking for. Didn't really want it to crash though. It's fine. We're still building it. So we'll go for the half loop back down again. So I'm going to try and like I say, I'm maximizing the space here, and the idea is I want to have it kind of invert over this brake run. Just like that. Because of the clearance more than anything. If it was the other way around, we wouldn't have the clearance to get through there. It's probably a little bit too low there. Let's see if we can maybe I don't know if it looks quite right. The angle's a little bit. I do want to get that inversion in over here though. I'm just trying to think of like what would be the best way to maybe we do something. Double twist, maybe? It does go very fast into that. Gonna dive down underground because we haven't actually got a standard loop in here. So we'll do that. And put in a nice big vertical loop. Very round. Is it? I don't know. I don't know if I like that. I feel like I need to do a bit of gardening here. Edit that, and we'll go up here. I am wanting to think about bringing the ride to a close here. It's only a short coaster. But I would like the end to be pretty interesting. There is quite a lot of momentum still there. I'm just trying to get this roughly where we want it for aligning with the that doesn't like it's too far off there. There we go, we've got a suspended coaster in the area. It needs some work, but it's in. We'll put in 2 trains on this, so we'll put it into block section mode. 2 trains, and probably could do with a walkway at the end here. I'm gonna have to put some custom supports in. It's should we take a ride on it? I think we should. It's gone back to the beginning. This is gonna not be great. I haven't done any smoothing or anything. The full experience. Okay, now we can fix this. That's like with no like proper profiling or anything. I've just literally chucked it in. It's probably fun to see how it would look. I mean, why is that not going down? Okay. Use the size of it. Let's just get a trench built out for the loop here. You can just hear the spinning coaster in the background while doing this. Okay, that's cool. Could add like a waterfall effect there or something, that'd be quite cool. I was thinking of adding a pathway over here. Just to give like a bit of interaction with the walkways and the park. So this is where I end up breaking the coaster. Yeah, that has made it worse. Which I kind of knew it would do. Oh no, how am I going to fix this now? May need to add a trim brake on this. I don't normally like adding trim brakes to things, but it's interesting to see how fast that kind of goes through. Speed the game up a little bit to get it on its way. It's just this inversion here I just think's a little bit too crazy. Yeah, it is a bit mental. I quite like this bit. I think, you know, the loop towards the end of the ride's going to stay. I do quite like that last inversion going into the brake run. I think we can keep that. I'm very concerned about where we're going through here, though. With this here, it's a little bit too crazy. I don't know. Maybe I need to ride it again just to see. Maybe I'm being too picky. It's definitely brutal. It's living up to the SLC name. It's got good ratings. You know what? Let's just keep it. Have something a bit crazy. Like this would not exist. This is just too crazy. I don't know if I can smooth it out anymore. There is a bit of a jank at the bottom of here where it goes from being angled, which could probably do with being corrected. get down there? I'm trying to just... There is an angle at the bottom of here. Really, we want that to be 0. Yeah, that's a lot better. Just when you walk into the park as well, you see this over here. You've got the factory down there, this inversion over here. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, still undecided. This might change, but for now I think I'm just going to keep it as it is. It's a little bit of a high-speed, brutal inversion. But yeah, I think we'll call it there for this episode. But I do like how this area of the park's starting to fall, will come together with it all, like the compactness, the intensity of the rides in the area. We've got like the spinning coaster, which obviously is a little bit more tame than the suspended coaster, which is pretty brutal. I just think that having the flat rides in there as well is going to really help bring it all together. I do think we can actually fit another ride in here somewhere. So if you have any ideas of other rides that could go into this area, then let me know. But if you have enjoyed watching me attempt to build this abomination, please click the like button, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode.